Hey guys, it's Obsolete here, back with another video. The Calamity Mod adds tons of new accessories to the game, and some of them are very useful. Today I am going over what in my opinion are the best accessories in the Calamity Mod. This is just my opinion, but I would love to hear what you guys think in the comment section down below. Let's go ahead and get into our 5th spot. Taking the 5th spot on our list is the Burden Breaker. And although this item will not help you within boss fights, it is still incredibly useful within the game. The item is a bit hard to get, however, requiring you to kill either a Dungeon Guardian or Skeletron Prime while he is enraged from it turning daytime. This item allows you to travel from one side of the world to the other, even on large worlds, in seconds, which is super useful because as of now we don't have pylons in the mod like we do in Journey's End. This item, when equipped and you reach a certain horizontal speed, you will continue accelerating at an increasing rate, reaching speeds that the stopwatch item can't even track fully. This item allows you to move at an incredibly high max speed of roughly 2,500 miles per hour, which is so fast that you can sometimes clip through blocks. I normally play on small worlds because I like things to be more compacted, but if I were to play on a large world, I would definitely be using this item a lot due to how much time it can save you from going from one destination to the other constantly. Moving on to the 4th spot on our list, we have the Luxor's Gift. This item can be obtained after defeating either the Brain of Cthulhu or the Eater of the Worlds, as it requires a pickaxe with 70% mining power to be able to mine the desert fossils surrounding the shrine. There is also a small chance you can get this beforehand if you are able to access the shrine without mining any of the blocks due to weird world generation around the shrine, although that is quite rare. When equipped, most weapons used will fire a unique projectile based on the class it belongs to. For melee weapons, it fires a red orb that bounces and deals 60% of normal damage. For range, it fires a blue lightning bolt that hits twice and deals 40% of normal damage. For magic, it fires orange pendants that pierce once and slow down dramatically, dealing 80% of normal damage. And for Summoner, it summons an additional green sign summon that dashes into enemies with its damage depending on the summon item used to summon it. And lastly, for Rogue, it fires purple scorpions that are affected by gravity and bounce, dealing 50% of normal damage. The reason why this weapon is so powerful is that although it is obtained pre-hard mode, this item provides better overall damage than some of the most late game items in the game, providing huge DPS increases, which can sometimes outscale endgame accessories, depending on your class and weapon choice, and I feel it's still a really nice power booster early game, which is why I took the 4th spot on my list. Taking the 3rd spot on our list is the Community. This item is a rare drop from Anita and Leviathan at a 1% drop rate. When equipped, this item grants 15% increased flight time, reduces damage received from damage over time effects, and grants the player boost to several different stats at skill as the player progresses through the game upon defeating more bosses. For example, upon defeating King Slime, the player will have a 2% movement speed bonus and a 0% max life bonus, but upon defeating Yaron, it will provide a massive 20% movement speed bonus and 9% extra max life, along with numerous other benefits. This item is great as it maintains relevancy as you get further in the mod, and although it is quite a rare drop, you won't have to worry about that accessory slot for a while, which can be quite nice to have an accessory you won't have to replace for in some cases the rest of your playthrough, which is why I took the 3rd spot on my list. Taking the 2nd spot on our list is the Heart of Elements. This item has a very large recipe requiring 9 rare drops in order to craft, but provides very good benefits for all classes. When equipped, this item summons 5 elementals to fight for you, along with numerous stat upgrades such as increased max life, movement speed, damage, and much more. Each of the elementals have their own attacks or functions, which range from summoning sand tornadoes to deal continuous damage to your enemies, or spawning healing orbs that can be picked up in order to heal you for some of your HP. The other function of this accessory is if you turn the visibility of the accessory off, you will gain additional movement speed, damage, and more, but at the cost of not having the elementals to fight for you. I like this item as it gives you 2 different choices to choose from according to your needs, which can be toggled with a simple click. The only real downside of this item is grinding for the 9 drops in order to craft this, but I do think the grind is worth it as it almost functions as another version of the Community in terms of the stats it gives, while also granting the elementals to fight for you. And finally, taking the 1st spot on our list is the Counter Scarf, which I think is easily the best accessory in the game. You can get it super early by defeating the Eye of Cthulhu. It is incredibly useful after the upgrades all the way through the end game of the mod. This item is an improved Shield of Cthulhu basically, allowing you to dodge through attacks or projectiles every 15 seconds, and also giving you a buff after every successful dodge, giving you increased crit chance, damage, and melee speed for a brief period of time. I strongly believe this item to be a very core item of the mod. The moment that Eye of Cthulhu goes down, I am instantly equipping this item, as it expands your mobility options by a ton. This item also has an upgraded version for an improved dash and better stat bonuses. allowing the item to be used for a very long period of time in the game. And this item has saved me in many boss fights against even late game post Moonlord bosses, while being a very early item in the mod, which is why I personally believe this is the best accessory in the game due to how long it is useful for and how early in the game you get the item, which is why the counter scarf takes the first spot on my list. So let me know, what did you guys think about the list? Do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree? Let me know in the comment section down below, and also make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. Also join my Discord, link in description. See you guys next time.